Think you need a GM and a group to play an RPG? Think again! The solo secret is that you're only ever a few dice rolls away from an unforgettable adventure. And right now, I'll show you exactly how to spark your own story, ignite your prompts, and transform a quiet evening into incredible twists of fate you never saw coming. Hey players, I'm Keenan, creator of RipCrypt, and today we're delving into the basics of solo RPG play. If you've ever wanted to roleplay with the freedom of going solo, then this is a great place to start. Despite the rumors within the village, almost all solo play is spontaneous improvisation, meaning that moment by moment, you decide what action your hero will take and how they will respond. Dice are rolled to determine outcomes, details, and new situations that arise as a result. These are almost all improvised. This is all about following your intuition as you develop an incredible adventure in real time. There's truly no right or wrong in solo play. The whole point is to use your imagination with some simple tools to develop and play through epic stories. In other words, to have fun. Start with a hero, roll up some story sparks, and you're already off and running. Use closed and open prompts to drive outcomes and events, and in minutes, you've got a playable adventure. No prep, no group, no GM, just you and the dice, and a story that unfolds one roll at a time. Let's walk through each step in detail with some examples. 1. Spark your story with keywords. Picture this. You sit down with your dice and a notebook, ready to spark a solo adventure. Rolling 1d8 for your first spark, a condition. The result familiar. Your hero Arwen has just settled in at the end of a long day, staring into the flickering flame of a candle. Next, roll 3d8 for your objective keywords. Protect, place, threat. When suddenly the acrid smell of thick smoke snaps you to your feet. Next, roll 3d8 for your opening keywords of alcove, camp, damaged, clouded with soot. Peering through the thick veil, shadows race across the walls of the alcove, twisted in the dim light with smoke. And just like that, in 2 minutes and a few rolls, your quiet night has unfolded into an incredible story all on its own. This is the true power of dice, tables, keywords, and story. The real secret of running any RPG solo. RipCrypt makes it easy with fast one-shots you can design in minutes and play start to finish in under an hour. 2. Rolling prompts. When you're playing solo, it's really easy to get stuck. Prompts solve this by providing answers to simple questions just as a GM would. All RPG systems that support solo play have some combination of tools for closed and open prompts. Closed prompts answer closed-ended questions with a simple yes, no, or maybe. An example closed prompt in our story might be, can Arwen see anything else? Dice are rolled to determine if the answer is yes, no, or maybe. Open prompts answer open-ended questions with keywords from tables. An open prompt in our story might be, can Arwen get a sense of what he's really up against? Dice are rolled using tables to determine the encounter. In RipCrypt, the answer is almost always to roll a trial. So for the closed prompt of can Arwen see anything else, the answer would be trial with grip. Success is a yes, failure is a no. For an open prompt like who started this fire, the answer would also be to trial with grip. Success would reveal a role for a person of interest, which might reveal a warden, his bounty on someone in the encampment. Failure would limit Arwen's ability to gather new information. There are a lot of really amazing tools out there for solo play. Mythic Game Master Emulator is one of the most comprehensive. Knave's 2nd edition from Ben Milton, aka Questing Beast, has some incredible tables, and it's one of my personal favorites. Sandbox Generator, Solo RPG Hexcrawl, Delving Deeper, Solo Dark, there is a long list of options out there to explore, which is also half the fun of solo play. You don't need pages of notes, just some simple rules for closed prompts and some good tables for open prompts. Often all it takes is one word to extend the story in an unexpected way. 3. Build the momentum. Okay, but you might still be wondering, how do you keep the story going without a GM? Again, the answer is simple. Let the dice be your guide. Continuing with our story, you might ask, can Arwen escape the lodge? Yes, no, maybe. That's your answer. Now you react. Yes, by breaking a window and barely leaping to safety. Then you ask, did the breaking glass draw any attention? Yes, 2 ministry scouts quickly approach. Can Arwen outrun them? Maybe. And so on. You totally get the idea. This is where solo play shines because the dice surprise you as much as the GM would. The fun and all the momentum comes from reacting to the twists that you didn't plan. Simple yes-no fate rolls keep the story incredibly unpredictable. With each new surprise, momentum builds, keeping the action moving forward. That quiet evening? Now, it's truly an adventure. That's solo RPG play in a nutshell. Spark your story with keywords. Use closed and open prompts with dice to keep the story moving. And suddenly you're on an adventure you just didn't even see coming. Be sure to check out my video on the one-shot secret no one tells you, which goes into depth about how to spark amazing stories using simple keywords. And for a system designed with solo play in mind, download the free RipCrypt Sprint Start below. Create a hero in minutes and discover just how fast and easy it is to jump right into the action tonight. You might be surprised where the story takes you. If you found this helpful, give it a like and hit subscribe. I've got all sorts of tips and tools headed your way. Next up, I'll share some suggestions for how to introduce your friends to tabletop RPGs. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.